Hey everyone, with the holiday season just around the corner, and it literally is. Many of you might be considering which hours you're going to work, whether you're going to work more hours. Well, today we're going to dive into what I would consider the ultimate guide on working during this festive period. All of the information I'm about to give you is based on 8 years' experience driving minicabs, taxis, whatever you want to call them during this time. So whether you're a seasoned driver or just getting started, this video is packed with tips to help you. Let's get started.
Driver again, me earns a penny on Uber.
Before we get into Pacific dates, first things first. Never really understood why people say first things first. It's like saying it's always the last place you look. You're not going to carry on looking after it. Anyway, let's talk about the general demand. The festive season is one of the busiest times for rideshare services, from holiday parties to family gatherings to people who are out and about more than ever. You've got to keep an eye on special events that are happening in your area, such as concerts or parades, New Year's Eve celebrations. They'll greatly increase your ride requests. Look on the Uber app itself and check for events that might lead to surge pricing. You can always hope, because more demand means more money in your pocket. Now, let's talk about particular dates that are important and the best shift times for you that you should be doing them. December is a busy month all around, but for those wanting more details and advice regarding with the festive dates, then here we go. So we've got Tuesday, the 24th of December, which is Christmas Eve. It's usually a standard December day, being consistently busy, but not overly busy, not crazy busy. This year it falls on a Tuesday, so it's likely to be busier than a normal day. The evening time after 6 o'clock is usually busy, as many people enjoy some leisure time with their friends and family, so it's likely to be busier than usual. Christmas Eve usually quietens down about 1 a.m. as people want to return home for Christmas Day. The shift likely to earn you the most money is between 3 p.m. until 1 a.m. This catches the afternoon and the evening peaks. Then we've got Wednesday, the 25th, which is Christmas Day. Christmas Day morning is usually quieter than an average morning, but with far less drivers working, people who do work tend to make okay earnings. Christmas afternoon time, the work usually begins to build, with the evening remaining busy until early hours on the 26th. The shift likely to earn you the most money is between 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. Thursday, the 26th of December, Boxing Day. Now, Boxing Day is traditionally the hardest day to give advice on, with different results for me personally over different years. This year it falls on a Thursday. The daytime is often busy, with shoppers trying to make use of the sales. The evening is likely to be even busier. With people still off work the next day, people will tend to go out and about more. I would say you'd expect this to be like a Friday night level demand. The shift likely to earn you the most money is either 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. to make use of the shoppers, or 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. to make use of the evening peak. Now, traditionally, the week between Christmas and New Year is normally a very slow week, but we're lucky this year because this year we've got a Friday and a Saturday in the middle of it. This could make it surprisingly busy. There are often many people off work wanting to make use of the sales, and many drivers expect it to be quiet, so they take some time off. Over the past 8 years, the day following Boxing Day has been a very strong day for drivers working. The shift likely to earn you the most money is any shift that begins late morning but expected to be late. Tuesday, the 31st of December, is New Year's Eve. The morning and afternoon is generally busy, expected to be like a Friday, Saturday night kind of busy. That's in the mornings and in the afternoon. The evening starts to build up around 6 p.m. before becoming ridiculously busy throughout the night. This is where drivers usually set their records for the year. The busiest evening on the taxis you will ever get. If you're wanting to maximize your earnings, you should aim for an evening shift. Something like 6 p.m. start until very early doors in the morning, 4 or 6 a.m. Now, we're on to Wednesday the 1st, which is New Year's Day. The morning is usually busy with the aftermath of New Year's Eve before slowing massively in the afternoon. The shift likely to earn you the most money. If you work mornings, then come out as early as you can to catch the New Year Day rush. If you prefer the later shift, expect it to be a typical Wednesday afternoon. Now we're on to Thursday, the 2nd of January, the day after New Year's Day. It's usually when things return back to normal with more predictable peaks in work. People going back to work and the atmosphere of Christmas has started to dissipate. At this point, I'm going to remind you all that the first 2 weeks in January are absolutely awful on the taxis, cabs, Ubers, mini cabs, whatever you want to call yourselves. So remember to keep some of that hard earnings you've done throughout December away. Okay, I've got a couple of tips for you during this time period. Let's face it, driving can be an absolute nightmare during the holiday period. Few suggestions for you. Know your hotspots. Study your city's busiest areas during the holiday time. Airport pickups, shopping centres, districts that can offer you higher demand. Be prepared to adapt though. If your usual route that you usually take is blocked, don't hesitate to make a detour. It's very important that you stay alert. Passengers, particularly partying passengers, might be unpredictable. So stay observant, but make sure you keep a calm demeanor. Positive interactions with your customers will often lead to better ratings and tips. Consider adding small touches to the car, like a festive decoration or holiday music, to create a more fun atmosphere. Ask your passenger about their holiday plans to engage with them. A little conversation can go a long way. And, like me, I found a little bag of candy in the car can start an engaging conversation with the rider and can often lead to much better tips. So there you have it, guys. That's my ultimate guide on driving Uber during the festive season and best times. If you've found this video useful, give us a like. If you're new to the channel, give us a sub, and I'll catch you in the next one.